What's up, everybody? Brian Wagner, lead content creator Drag Scene. I'm having a good time with Dean. We had pizza with sauce on top.
Giovanni's in Fairborn, best pizza ever.
Awesome pizza. As you can see behind me here, would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Dean's got a new car. He's already dropped a video that's awesome. You need to go to Disco Dean's page, check out the video. It's epic. That's all I can say.
What we're doing right there is a complete lack of respect for the law.
That's all you need to know. This video, I've wrangled Dean up on this cold Ohio today. You know, now that you've over the shock, people are over the shock and all of the car, yeah. Dean, let's talk about it. It's what, a 78 Trans Am?
This is a 78, the infamous Bandit, you know, what Burt Reynolds used in the movie, Smokey and the Bandit. The car started off as a Dan Page car, and then I took it to Larry Houck. Everybody knows Houck Fab. He built my Cadillac. He did this complete body transformation, put long throw struts on it, shortened the 4-link, put titanium 4-link bars in it, redid the anti-roll, obviously redid the seat and stuff for me, made a transmission slide so the transmission come in and out on a hanger so you can change the transmission in the car. A lot of stuff. Larry is awesome. He's a fabulous racer, fabulous worker, and as you can see, he worked his magic by doing everything, and Jim Boitnott putting the paint together. Those are the two that, when you see it like this, those are the two that made a lot happen, and Jesse Adams for helping me put it together at the shop after we got it back, got the engine transmission in it.
Well, you're running the same engine, wet engine combo, same stuff you ran before?
Yes, this is a 521 Brad Anderson with a PSIC rotor, and it's TA1 heads from Brad Anderson.
Who does your motor? You guys do it all yourself?
BRS. Tim Brown at BRS here in Ohio. You guys know him in the probe. He does all my engine work. And
obviously the car rolls out. You know, you got the big nasty screw sitting on top.
Yep.
Dude, let's talk about the body and paint. Jim Boyd is a bad man. Yeah. I mean, you see some of the stuff he makes dragster-wise and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the stuff that he has done on this car. Because let me tell you, folks, pictures and video, you hear, oh, it doesn't do it justice. Trust me, this car is ridiculous.
So when I built the, what was that Chrysler? I built a Chrysler, Challenger, Cuda, whatever that was. Mopar people are very picky people. They come up and tell me this Panther Pink was not a factory color on this car at this year. Anyway, I wanted to get an aspect of a Pontiac that was just spot on. Obviously, I need to make it as light as possible. It is 100 and some pounds lighter than the Cadillac, but I wanted everything OG original. I wanted the headlights to look original. I wanted the Firebird to look original. I wanted T-tops in it. I wanted everything to look like a spec stock 78 Firebird, and Jim has absolutely nailed it. Those T-tops you see are paint. It looks like real T-tops. When you're 4 foot away, you really think the T-top's coming out.
I thought, what has this madman done? I'm like, wait, that's paint.
Yes, he did a fabulous job. And this is my favorite pink to date. You guys know all my pink cars, but every single one is a different shade of pink because I'm trying to find my signature pink, and this is as close as we can get to what's in my brain to what I think is the perfect looking pink.
What about that screaming chicken on the hood? Dude, that thing is wild.
Yeah,
Let's talk about that.
I wanted a 70s feel. I want the exact replica of the factory Pontiac Bird, but I want it done in corrugated gold leaf. Like in the 60s when the racers and the funny car guys, they always had, everything was painted. Like, and it was painted so awesome, candy color stripes. So I wanted that original gold leaf corrugated outlined, and I wanted the factory Trans Am light blue colors to accent the pink. So I think it kind of pops on there.
And then, you know, again, I told you when I walked up, I thought it was decals on the nose. That's paint.
That's Jim. That's Jim laying the paint down.
And then the side vents too, like, that's wild. The side vents look so real on this thing.
When you're 3 foot away from the car, you would think everything is in factory order, the whole thing. Taillights, headlights, marker lights, everything on it is just remarkable.
What about the fender flares? Because didn't you do some wild stuff with the fender flares too?
I took Jim Boitnott. The guy, John at Second Gen Graveyard gave me a shit ton of parts for the 78 Firebird, and Restoration World, and Hugh Bright's gave me some. And the factory, I wanted that factory flare look, as you can see. I wanted that factory flare look, but the problem is they're really heavy from the factory. So Jim Boitnott and his team copied them, made them out of carbon, and then put them on the car. So we saved, it was unrealistic, like 4.5 to 6 pounds on those by doing those in carbon. So, I mean, you know how it is. Every little bit counts. Every little bit you can take off. By the time you get the car done, then maybe you're 150 pounds lighter than where you started out with the other car.
Ounces equal pounds, and it equals pounds you can put on the car to set it up how you want.
Absolutely.
You remove that 5 pounds, that's 5 pounds now that you can put in the middle of the car, the back of the car, wherever Dean wants it.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else that people need to know about the quality of the build on this car? Anything else you need to thank?
I mean, there's the list. I can't off the top of my head there. I would not be here if it wasn't for the list of the people behind me. Carl Rossler, Brent Jones, and Mike Roth at JR1, NGK Spark Plugs. I can go on. JE Pistons, MM Defense. I can go on for days about the people that helped me.
Can they find more on your website?
Yeah,
and stuff
everything's
like that?
going to be listed in the video I dropped. You can see all my sponsors and links on there. Jeff Bort Nitro, so he made me the one of one pink screw blower bag. I mean, this is the first one he's ever did, other than black. This is it, and I asked him to do this. Composite Specialties, Goodyear Tires, Wiles Drive Shafts. I mean, there's so many people. I'm sorry if I'm missing you right now. It's just on the spot type of interview, but I could not do this if it wasn't for everybody helping me out. Jim Lewis at AMI, you see that on the injector. I can't do it without everybody's help.
Well, they can learn more on your Facebook page, the
Absolutely.
other video, and see everybody there. Please check out those videos on Dean's page. It's a lot of awesome stuff. I'm going to cut this video off because I want to go Google this car more, and we'll have more on Dragzine about the car in the near future.
Disco Dean, B, Stinky Pinky, and we out.